Alright, boys, Attack on Titan, Collab is here. We have all the information. All units got buffed. The new units are crazy. I'm gonna go over their kits, because that's all you care for. And then some other stuff. But, yeah. So, first of all, we have the old units. So, the new units, sorry. So, new Levi, what he does is, I'm gonna read out from here. At the start of battle, he gives himself Market Defense for 2 turns. Market Defense gives him 80% crit defense and makes him immune to debuffs. Insane. Insane passive. This is a good start already. And then increases pierce rate by 30% for each human ally participating in battle, so 90%. And also when you use a skill, before the skill activates, remove 1 buff effect from all enemies and apply a critical mark to enemies, which will reduce their critical resistance by 50%. And for those who have that buff effect, well, that's it, yeah. For the ones that you remove the buff for, you apply the critical mark. And then he increases his critical damage by 40% for each critical mark on the enemy. So that's very huge. That is a very, very huge buff. He gets 120% crit damage. He gets 50% crit chance from this, and his Holy Relic gives him 10% for each debuff, so 30% extra, so 80% crit chance, plus 120% crit damage, plus his other one of his cards is Infect, by the way, spoiler. That's another 3 debuffs, so 60% crit chance from this, 50% lower crit resistance, so 110 crit chance technically, 120% crit damage from this, 90% pierce rate, and he removes the debuffs from them, and he's immune to debuffs, and he has more crit defense, which is really huge, by the way. And his single target is double pierce rate, and when they have a crit mark, he does double crit damage. So, is this guy good enough? And he infects. Hello? Is this guy good enough? I think so. Like, this guy does infinite damage. Having infect is really, really good, too. Really, really solid unit, okay? I don't know where I am. Okay, so this is him, right? Now we have Eren, who is also pretty good, but I don't think he's as good as Levi. I need to find where it is. There we go. We have this guy, who, if I boom translate this guy, we have, let's read out from here. So, he is a human, but he also counts as a Titan. He transforms in his cards, if you haven't seen the live stream. So, his basic stats are increased by 10% for each giant or human ally participating in battle, so 30% increased basic stats. And deals 30% more damage for each buff effect he has on an enemy when he attacks. Oh, when the enemy has buffs, he does more damage. Oh, I thought it was amplified. It's like reverse amplified. It's like Margaret Grace, but stronger. I don't know what this means. Like this, I'm pretty sure it doesn't mean anything. If I go to a trend, like there's no 1%. Oh, it's like for one, yeah, for one thing. Yeah, because it has to specify the thingy, for one enemy, because he's single target. Look, we'll use this one. It's not working. To Chinese. It's translating to Chinese, guys. Per 1 buff effect on the enemy, right? That's why. By 30%. So that's really good. If I could go back to this king. And then increase attack rate stats for all allies when they attack an enemy with attribute advantage. Now this won't come up too much. There's so much dark going on in the meta. And he will have it against tier, right? He'll do more damage against tier, so that's really strong. But for the most part, I think that's like just like a nice to have. I don't think it'll be that crazy. By the end of the year, all teams would just be like full Dark and Light anyway, except tier. So I guess, I mean, that works against tier. In addition, he also counts as a giant, and at the start of his of an ally's turn, he'll 10% of maximum HP of all giant allies who've received damage in any turn. So even if you run a full human team, because he counts as a giant, he's going to heal himself at least. And then his Holy Relic makes it so human allies single targets ignore 30% crit resistance, which is really good because the whole human archetype right now is single target crit stuff, right? You have Roxy, you have Escanor, all single target, they want to crit, all that funny stuff, right? So that's really, really good. So I'm a huge fan of that. So Levi, Eren, both really good units, right? Really good units. Now, we have the stat bus, which I have not looked at. So that's really cool. So we have Eren. He has 6% crit chance now, base, 70% crit damage now, more pierce rate, this needs to be like 80 though. He has much more crit defense. Oh, this is the SR, I think. Right, this is the SR? No, this is the SSR, yikes. Okay, well, I guess this is buffed a little bit. This is before Super Awakening though, so like, it is more than this. This will be at like 100-ish. Right, like all of this is like increased, obviously. Right, so Eren, yeah, got there. Crit chance, I knew they're gonna buff his crit chance. Why though? Why? It doesn't matter. Anyway, a lot more pierce rate, which is really, really good. A lot more pierce rate. This guy, like, needed the pierce rate the most, I think. Like, there's 10% I did get for him, didn't do anything. Resistance, why did it do it in, like, this, like, weird order? Anyway, resistance increased. Yeah, I mean it's also whatever. This is gonna be a lot higher. Like this doesn't matter. We mostly care about this. He has 40% more crit damage now, which is very nice. It's just 40% more crit damage plus his holy relic. It actually is gonna matter. And then Mikasa, a lot more pierce, a lot more crit chance, a lot more crit damage. And this is like slightly buffed. I mean, crit defense actually matters. That's actually a big buff. This actually also matters. It's 20% like crit chance lower about all enemies, right? Technically. Now we have this, which I'm going to assume card changes. Oh, so this made the secret technique stronger. Okay, so if you go on this, yeah, okay, so there's a secret technique card now. Just has a higher multiplier, which it needed. It definitely needed. Because the card's cool and all, but like the secret technique buff is so slow that you actually weak. Sorry, that what's the S word? So not strong that you needed a higher multiplier for the card to actually make sense. So that's cool that got buffed. Then we have this as well be buffed, which is for, let's see. This is Eren's skill. So he disables ult gauge, and he also decreases ult gauge, I guess, now as well. Yeah, he does dissolve plus disable ult move, so that's pretty cool. And his ultimate got buffed, so it's 35% at 6/6. Now it's 50% 6/6. That's pretty good too. Not that big of a buff though. And then we have this, which is Levi's AoE, I think. We'll see. Let's see. Oh no, some defense rate stuff. During one turn, defense rate ability is reduced by 20% on a single enemy. Wait, what? Whose card is this? Whose card is this? It doesn't say. It doesn't say it. Or does it say it on top here before? No, it just says before and after change. What is this from? Let's go all the way down again. This one. Let's see. What is this one? Translate it. So it's Hawk and Elizabeth, Adventure Bond, Weapon Researcher. What? That's just a. Oh, their card just got buffed to be the new Eren card. Okay. Okay, I don't remember that card. Let's actually check. Hawk and Elizabeth. They have a defense lore one? I think it's the green one, but I'll check the red one too. That's not it. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, okay, so it is the green one. Oh, okay, so this card just got buffed, I guess. That's cool. Alright, sure. Because the new edit has it, so they just buffed it to that one. Yeah, so that's all new characters, though. That's all, yeah, it's all new characters. So that's cool. Now, event-wise, we have the Colossal Titan returning, right? That's really hype, because I never actually got to do him. I didn't play during the time when he was initially out. And then we have a bunch of free rewards, obviously, new outfits, free outfits. 55 free tickets. And their holy relics, obviously, which I already covered. And then the banner, in case you are curious, I have somewhere. It's here, right? Yeah. So the banner is kind of shit. So Roxy being on here is huge, really good. But these four are like really bad, and then this these five are really bad. But the new all collab cards, obviously, like for the people that need them, that's really good. Eren definitely also has a rate up, they're not showing it unless he's just free and he's only on the banner. And then yeah, Mono Roxy being on there is pretty huge, but the rest kind of whatever. And then yeah, we still have the ticket. Get you one of them. You get the 600. You get to pick one of them. I think that's it. I think that is all of it. So I think I covered everything. We have bingo event, yeah, just like free event stuff. Holy relics from the fights. You have to farm the event. The stages you can farm. The people used to do for like the blue crystal stuff. I remember that. The images won't load. Maybe if I refresh the page. Also in English, thank you. Oh, okay, so improved. Oh, this is like other stuff. Yeah, so there's some like improvements, by the way, overall. They talked about chaos too, like the way they're like, okay, the second week was kind of an L. So they kind of changed this. Special exchange, that's cool. Yeah, the holy relics, obviously, we know how this works. This is all just basic stuff. We know how this all works. Yeah, the same event. Cool and all, right? I'm excited. So obviously after the Attack on Titan ending, I was a huge hater. So I was, I am a huge hater now, and I was really not looking forward to this event, especially when I saw that we could just get a new Eren and Levi. We didn't get an Armin, which I really wanted an Armin. But yeah, it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm more excited now than I was before because I saw the kits, and Eren transforms mid cards, so that's pretty cool too. I don't have the live stream up right now, so I can't show you. But yeah, anyway, that's it from me, boys. Good job.